Nigel Farage on Labour's immigration U-turn. Too little, too late. Nigel Farage reacted sharply to the Prime Minister's latest immigration proposals, questioning both the timing and sincerity behind them. Greater than, on the surface, yes. Many of the things said today are what I've been calling for over 20 years. Banning new care workers from overseas, only allowing degree-qualified migrants, raising English language standards, and doubling the settlement period. But the real question is, does he mean any of it? Farage expressed deep skepticism, suggesting the government's sudden change in tone was less about policy conviction and more about political panic. Greater than, this is a reaction to Reform UK rattling Labour's vote on May 1st. That's the only reason this press conference happened. I don't believe they have the political will to follow through. When pressed on whether he would support a ban on foreign care workers, Farage was cautiously supportive in principle, but wary of government implementation. Greater than, if it's real legislation that binds the government, then perhaps. But what I see now is just tinkering at the edges, cosmetic changes. He criticised the lack of training for British workers in key sectors like engineering and healthcare, arguing the UK has made itself deliberately dependent on foreign labour. Greater than, we've failed to train our own nurses, doctors, and engineers. Instead, we rely on workers from overseas, including from countries like Mali, and pretend the NHS can't function without them. Farage stood firm on Reform UK's call to freeze non-essential immigration allowing only tightly controlled, temporary work permits for truly essential roles, with no path to permanent settlement. Greater than, work permits must be entirely separate from immigration. Come here, do the job, then go home. That's how it works in countries like the US. Overstay, and you're deported. We must stop turning every route, students, workers, into long-term migration pipelines. On whether a cap should apply even to essential workers in healthcare. Greater than, yes, there will be a cap. I can't give you numbers today, but anyone coming in won't stay long-term. That's the key difference. Farage concluded by warning that despite the tough-sounding language from Labour, the real outcome would likely be more of the same. Greater than, I predict net migration will still be in the hundreds of thousands. For 60 years after World War II, it was around 30,000 a year. Today's announcements won't bring us anywhere near that.